Everyone has bad habits, whether you're a professional player or just play the game casually. You know what's worse than a bad habit? Not knowing or realizing that you have bad habits. So, how can we identify our bad habits? That's where I come in, as your knight in shining armor. My name is Kip, and in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 bad habits that are holding you back in Valorant. Let's not waste time and head right into the video. The first bad habit that I'm going to talk about in this video is called pushing every round. Let's say that, for example, your team is lined up at outside of a site. You're ready to execute. Your controller smokes the site, the Jett dashes in with her smoke. However, enemy's Killjoy activates her nanoswarm at the entry of the site and your team is unable to go through it. Jett dies. Even one of your teammates dies because he tried to push the molly to support the Jett. Now it's just 3 of you left, wondering what the heck happened here. Your team has tried hard push for the 4th time in a row and it just doesn't work. Does this sound like you every single game? What's the problem? Well, if I was in your team, I would probably recommend to slow down. You don't have to rush every single round of the game. Rushing every single round of the game is absurdly common in low elo lobbies. However, in high elo lobbies such as Ascendant and Immortal, rushing every round becomes less common. This is not a good habit and it's not a great way to play the game. If the enemy team is trash and rushing every round works, why not? Don't stop it. We take those. However, when you see the enemy team is good and they are able to interrupt your pushes, you must follow these steps, which I'm going to tell right now. 1. Retreat and step back. 2. Slow down and stop making noises which give away information. 3. Gather as much information as you can and see what the enemies are doing and where are they. 4. Based on your information, choose a site and take control of it. When the enemy team is able to deny your hard pushes easily, there is a high chance that they over-rotate, or in other terms, they rotate really fast. In this case, 1 or 2 or even 3 of your teammates can throw their abilities and shoot random bullets to create as much noise as possible, for example in B site, so the enemy team thinks that you guys are going to push that site. However, you and your teammate slowly walk up to A with a spike and plant it. As easy as that. This strategy is called faking a site and it can really be useful in your games. Bad habit number 2, which is really common in low elo lobbies, is rotating without clearing angles. A lot of times lurkers will get easy kills when the enemy team is rotating. For instance, let's say you're holding site A in Sunset as a defender and the enemy team plants the spike in site B. Now, instead of rotating carefully while checking mid or spawn for a possible lurk, you just throw your head down, get your knife out, and try to run as fast as possible with the mindset that, oh, I should reach there and help my team. However, there is an enemy lurker who gets an easy kill on you because you were not expecting him to be there. The reason you died is because you had no anticipation and you were not expecting anyone to lurk. So next time you're rotating, whether in attacker side or defender side, be aware of the lurkers and be as cautious as possible. One of the bad habits which is really common among new players is reloading gun when it is not necessary to. Are you one of those type of players who reloads after every single kill? If you are, please stop it right now. This game is Valorant, not Call of Duty. A full mag of a Phantom or Vandal is quite enough to kill even 5 people if you're using it right. Fun fact, you might not know this, but reloading actually makes sound and enemies can hear it, just like gunshots or running. Reloading takes time and it will make you an easy target for the enemies. Yes, I know. Reloading is not that bad, but it has to be done at the right time. For example, if you're in a safe space, you can go for a reload. Or for example, if you get 2 kills in a row, wait for a while. If nobody peeks anymore to trade you, or you have the information that no one is there, then you can go for a reload, why not? Avoid reloading your gun when you're holding an angle or camping in a spot, because it will give away your position and make you an easy target for the enemies. Also, when you're in a 1 versus 1 situation, try to avoid reloading as much as possible, because in 1v1s, information is the key. Bad habit number 4, which I'm sure that many people underestimate it, is called planting a spike in the wrong spot. Planting the spike seems like a straightforward job. You go into the site, you hold 4, and then there you go, you plant the spike. However, the value it has often gets underestimated. On top of that, planting the spike in the wrong spot can cost your team the round. As a general rule, when you plant the spike, you want it to be visible from all the possible locations that your teammates might be playing from during the post-plant. A good spike placement lets your teammates to watch the spike from numerous angles, which makes it super hard for the enemy team to retake and defuse the bomb, because they have to clear many angles. Another mistake players make, which is really common, is planting the spike when the site is still not cleared. If you or your teammates don't clear the site properly, it is very likely that you will die while you are trying to plant the spike. And when this happens, there is no one to trade you. You have plenty of time in each round, so secure the site and make sure it is clear before planting the spike. The last bad habit of this video that I'm going to talk about is being predictable. One of the worst habits that a player can have is being predictable. Let's say that you're playing in Bass and decide to swing it immediately after the barriers go down. You get 1 or 2 frags and win the round, and do the exact same thing next round. It works again, you get 1 frag. However, after some time, the enemy team is ready there and they are expecting you to peek there. You swing and they punish you by triple peeking you. Well, the reason you died is because you repeated the same play for 2 or 3 rounds in the row and it become predictable for the enemy team. They stack up, throw flashes or abilities, or pre-aim you to punish you for your mistake. To avoid this, you need to mix up your strategies. For example, if you get a kill or 2 picking Bass, you can try lurking in the next round from B-long, for example. By blending your plays and having different strategies, you become a hard target to read for the enemy team. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching until here. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe my channel for more content like this in future. Once again, my name is Kip, and I'm really glad that you watched this video until here. See you in the next one.